What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. So today we are in the CCP and we'll be testing out Spider-Punk. So before we get into the gameplay, let's read his abilities quickly. So this guy is, I think, the first champion to be completely immune to ruptures. I know Scorpion exists, but this guy is like immune to it. Like, you know, you don't have to switch immunities. And he's also immune to concussions. And he's got this unique thing for tags. So for each tag on the opponent and on Spider-Punk, he gains certain attack. So like, he does have a lot of tags himself. Sorry, it's not, it's here. And like, I don't know if we're gonna have to remember how many tags our champions have now because of Spider-Punk. But he does get some decent attack if like a lot of them pile up together. Now also he inflicts ruptures that last 14 seconds, and every time you intercept, you place a physical vulnerability to the opponent for max 2 stacks. And it's so easy to keep those up because it's so easy to intercept with Spider-Punk. Because when you parry, you get the exact same stun as Kate Bishop. If you hit the opponent twice, the stun wears off. But when that evade is on cooldown, and as you can see, it's on cooldown for 16 seconds once you use that, then you have a different evade. So if you try to intercept, if you would be struck by a light or medium attack while dashing forward, he's got a 100% chance to evade the hit and inflict the stun passive for 2 seconds this time instead of 3. And the thing is, this does not have cooldown. Like, I'll show you in gameplay that it's so OP. So you basically have like one of the safest champions on offense. You just parry, get your openings, and then once your evade is on cooldown, you just intercept, and you know, even if you get hit, the opponent is gonna get stunned, and you're gonna get a free opening. So dude, yeah, it's pretty OP on attack, like how much safe this guy is. Also, he has crowd members, so the more crowd members he has, the more rupture potency he gets. So as you can see, as a defender and in Battlegrounds, he's going to start with 150, which we are going to showcase that as well. And every time he defeats an opponent, half of his crowd starts onto the next fight, which is really cool for like questing. And then when either champion dodges a special or punishes their opponent's specials, Spider-Man gains 10 crowd members for each bar of power spent on the special attack. So basically, if there's a lot of projectile hits, every single projectile is going to give you 10 crowd members if it's a special 1, and 20 for each hit of the projectile if it's special 2. And also you're going to get some from punishing that special as well. And when you get that, when you parry and get that evade, the parry stun for like Kate Bishops, you're gonna get 30 crowd members and you lose 15 if you're knocked down. So as you can see, above 200 crowd members, Spider-Punk will have an unstoppable passive for 3 seconds each time he uses a special attack. So that can be annoying on defense because he also starts with 150, I believe, on defense. So he is gonna get to that pretty fast. Then he refreshes personal physical vulnerability debuffs with his heavy and inflicts a taunt. Now let's talk about the awaken ability, and then we're going to showcase the specials in the fight. So when the opponent finishes a special attack, they get inflicted with an Encore passive for the corresponding special. So let's say they throw a special 1, they're going to get inflicted with that Encore passive, which is basically indefinite, and they have 70% chance to throw the same special attack, which is really nice. And you can also stack this 3 times. And then the more you stack it, the more you reduce the opponent's special attack damage by 24% for each Encore passive, as you can see. So basically, let's say you bait 3 of the same special attacks in a row. That means 72% damage reduction on that special, which is really nice. And he has pretty much 100% chance to inflict a personal rupture debuff when an Encore passive was already active. So now we get into the gameplay. Let's start with 200k health. This is a rank 5 Spider-Punk. We do not have any boosts or anything, we just have like a relic pretty much. So what you want to do is parry and do that, you know, that nice passive stun, and then you're just gonna want to go in, like try and intercept as much as possible to just reduce your cooldown, because every time you intercept, you reduce the cooldown of your parry evade, because you want to actually get a lot of those parry evades. Look at that, do you see that? She tried to intercept me, but nothing happened. I just evaded again, and again, look at that, like that's so OP, man, that there's no cooldown on that. So you always want to go for those intercepts, because every time you do your parry stun evade, it is going to give you 30 charges. And like I said, you want to get a lot of those charges because that increases your rupture potency. So the rotation right here is we pop our special 2. As you can see, we have those arrows up, up, down. And basically, if you hit all of those, you're gonna get an extra rupture. If you hit them like perfectly, you're gonna get an extra rupture, which is really nice, because basically the rotation with Spider-Punk is you go for special 2, you apply those ruptures, 3 ruptures because it's 3 special hits, and then if you hit all of them, you're gonna get an additional 1, and then you want to quickly go to your special 1, and that special 1 is gonna remove every single rupture debuff from the opponent, and it's gonna deal a burst of damage for each hit. Like, you're gonna see this here on this larger health pool. So as you can see, I'm just doing intercepts like crazy right here because we just don't care. Even if we miss, he's gonna evade. Then I want to do my parry. So once you have that parry stun available, you want to do it, unless you're fully ramped up. Like now, I'm about to be like fully ramped up, so I don't really need to do it. But you can see the encore passives are doing good work as well. So we gotta do down, up, up. We hit that perfectly, and then quickly throw that special 1, because our special 1, basically the ruptures, the more duration on them, the more the damage. So if you throw it immediately, you're gonna get more burst damage on your SP1. You don't want them to fall off at all. So that's pretty much how you play Spider-Punk. He is a little bit weird to use. Like that special 2 is a little bit weird to like hit those arrows up, but even if you don't, like, honestly, I don't see too much benefit. Like, it's only an extra rupture, you know? Like 1, 2, 3, and then I think I missed that there, so I didn't get the extra one. But yeah, I don't know. It doesn't feel too rewarding, I should say. It's kind of weird. But now, this was, let's see. So that wasn't the fastest, like 125. Not too slow, not too fast. But here, this is the exact same fight. But we start with 150 charges. This is gonna make him a little bit better. So with 150 charges, it's basically you just play a Battlegrounds match. So let's see what he does. She has 690,000. I believe he's gonna be able to take down half her health, which is about 350k, with 1 special 2, special 1 rotation, which would be really nice for BGs. Let's see. We hit our parry stuns to get more of our crowd. There we go. Gonna do some intercepts again. And Jane Foster has like only 1 here, a special 1, so we don't really ramp up too fast from dexing. So it's kind of nice. Just want to showcase that. There we were at 290, and we didn't punish the special, so we didn't get the other 10. She blocked. Now I want to do my parry, and look at this. We're gonna build up close to our special 3. Gonna do another 5e combo. There we go. Special 2. Down, up, up. We hit that perfectly. So as you can see here, let's go back before I threw my special 2. So each hit is gonna give us a rupture. She has 2, and then we get 3, 4, 5, and then the extra 1. As you can see, it went up to 6. And then I instantly throw my special 1. And if you throw it instantly, that's nice hits, like 28k for each hit. And that has like 4 hits, I believe. That wasn't bad. You can see one rotation took her below 50%. Like I feel like he could be pretty decent for BGs, especially because he's like so safe to use. Like I wouldn't use Spider-Punk because he's got a lot of damage. Like I think his damage is like mid to like okay. Like he's definitely not made for longer fights, because you know he basically ramps up his crowd and then he's just maxed out. But then you still gotta go for special 2s to stack as many ruptures, bait specials with your encore passives, and then throw quickly a special 1. But I would use him because he's just super safe. Like you just, there's no way you get hit basically. Because like, I mean I got hit there. But like, if you parry, you get the stun passive. And then when that's on cooldown, it's like, you intercept, what's gonna happen? Like, he's gonna evade still. But let's see how fast that was with 150 crowd members. 146, as you can see, not made for like, you know, longer fights, but he did take down 50% of her health pretty fast, basically getting to 3 bars of power. And then right here, we're not going to do the whole fight. This is Labyrinth of Legends Jane Foster. It's funny how we're fighting Jane Foster today all the time. But I just kind of want to showcase him in like a longer fight with his special 3 rotation. Which special 3 rotation, you want to use it if you want to get like a lot of crowd members. Like if you don't want to like do too many parries and intercepts to reverse your cooldown. That's the way to like increase your crowd members pretty fast. And also I believe he maxes out his prowess potency. He gives it, not maximize, but I think he gets 25% more rupture potency for the whole fight. with his special 3, which is really nice if you want to do some extra damage in those longer fights. But like I said, I don't think I would use Spider-Punk in longer fights because his damage doesn't feel too crazy at all, being a science champion. But he just feels very safe. And I think he's gonna be a pretty annoying defender. Like, he's gonna definitely go for unstoppable passives when he's throwing a special, because basically he needs like 50 more crowd and he just goes unstoppable every time he throws a special. And then he also has that intercept thingy where you just can't intercept him. So yeah, you definitely need like a slow debuff to just counter this guy. As in case your rupture is extended, we increase the duration as well. There we go. And I just basically want to get to close to my special 3. But I really like the what's it called? Those encores. They're pretty good. It's almost like you have a taunt. And this is a science champion. There's not too many champions that have taunt. So there we go. We need another 5-hit combo into our special 2. So she's got 3 ruptures. Up, up. I missed it. So I missed it there. It was early, unfortunately. It's kind of weird. Like, you're gonna see if you play him. But look at this. 38,000, 33,000. That wasn't bad. Like, that special 1 hit for like close to 150k. I'll take it. It's not that bad. And then we're gonna go for one more special 2, special 1 rotation, just so we can see how much damage we get there if we hit all the perfect bonuses. But like, it's weird. There's a timer, and once that timer runs out, you do your arrow action, and it's kind of weird to get used to it. Like, I don't think I'm still used to it, to be honest. Go get those physical vols. I would love if those physical vulnerabilities were actually a little bit more potent, because they're not doing too much. So down, up, up. I think I hit all of that. So look at that. That's a nice special 1. 45, 45, 45, 40. Like, that was basically like 200k special 1. That's pretty decent. Like, it's not bad. Once you like get some ruptures, increase your rupture potency. But keep in mind, that's like with the 25% extra duration from our special 3. So yeah, ruptures definitely last a little bit longer. But yeah, man, the thing about Spider-Punk, I don't think he's OP. I think he's just gonna be like a decent champion. He is gonna be very, very friendly for newer players, because you get your parries. There is no way like a node messes up your parry, because it's a passive stun. There's not gonna be any limber to reduce your duration. And then once that's on cooldown, you can just intercept all you want. Just don't try and intercept when they have a special, because you can't evade specials. You can only evade basic attacks. My favorite thing about him is like how safe he is, because that intercept, you basically can't get intercepted. There's no cooldown on that. It's like, it's pretty OP. But yeah, man, I wouldn't use him for his damage. His damage is like okay, not too crazy, but I think that's what makes him balanced. Like, it's kind of crazy that you pretty much can't get hit with Spider-Punk on attack, except with like special attacks. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think about Spider-Punk, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.